welcome to the Creative Arts Talk Show. I'm your host, Ferom Vengu, and namhlanje we've got out here Lwande Nabe. And I know about that, Lwale too, right? Lwale, yeah, we've got Lwale, who's explaining about his artwork and his influence, apekasi, basically, and he's doing also photography, but photography is not one of the things he's doing. And to talk more about what he's doing and what he's about. Anyway, so
it's a great
no, like as Babe chill yabona bangubani so njengabaxelela nje abantu bangubani Lwande waphi and all those kind of things.
Okay, Shafi. Lwande Nabe lo ukhathi umthi mkhulu ndlebe enhle zombili emafuza fulele. Ngikhulele apha eCape Town eGugulethu. Ifamily yami ihlala eStern Cape, even though mina ngihlala koTsali ngapha. I-passion yami i-photography ne-videography. Umuntu enginguye manje like ngingumuntu o-motivated, ngingumuntu o-ambitious, ngingumuntu o-practical and o-resourceful. For instance, now for any problems I always find a solution and always the patient is enzenzayo. For instance, if I start anything and then I always find a way by sebenze if doing as usebenza. So ngimuntu onjalo o-motivated for any situation. So yeah, Lwande lo.
Yeah, and also libali ukhazile abahlala lapha kumstradweni.
Yeah.
Rotman yeah, nami is like Rotman ndiyaziyo yabona ndikhola phansi kwayo namstradweni yabona. And yeah, but one of the things and utsho photography yabo, but it's also been involved into ways the sports yabo. And then so yeah, what about the sports on? Because man, ukwazi isikakhulu is sport.
Yeah, e-sport kakhulu because as a young child I was more active on soccer, on rugby, on basketball. So I ended up studying a Cape Tech and I did a degree in sport management. So e-sport, even though that I'm doing photography, my e-sport, the passion yam. And currently go the project endings up in Ep7 for whereby the project of e-wellness and e-healthy community whereby we do the talks about how to keeping health, how to keeping active, community members, even nabantwana abancane abalapha
yeah, gym le khona gym yeah. Khona gym but now decide balance it in there. But yeah, decide so okay, since busy sport love you head so buyela nje ke le ndaba ye photography ke ba indoni yakumotivateayo waqonda ufuna ushaya photography. Since because most to start share with the sports and side, and then we want to be focusing the photograph. So why photography?
I think photography because every time like whenever I'm traveling, wherever I'm traveling, if I see something beautiful, I take my camera or I take my phone and I take pictures, and then that became a passion young. And then after that, then I realized, you know what, let me try and learn more about photography. And then that is whereby I went online to search for e-workshops, e-trainings about photography. Then I found the company is a Cape Town Cameraland. Then on the weekends, then sometimes I go for workshops, then I go for training in order to learn more about photography. And then that is when I knew that, okay, as photography, it's not only about taking pictures, but photography is a profession because I then realized that everything that you see on magazine or newspaper is all about photography. Everything, for instance, billboards, mostly is about photography. So then I realized that, you know what, let me just start photography. Let me just buy my first camera and see where it's going to take me. And then after that, then I went to a competition where we did a photography for landscape. I think it was 16 photographers. We went out to a Cape Town a gardens. And then we went out and then we take photos. After we took photos and then they took 2 best photos out of 16 photographers. So the photo was one of the selected ones. So that is when I knew that, okay, you know what, I have an eye for this. Let me start it professionally rather than a hobby. That is when it all started in the photography.
Yeah, and ngiyakhumbula nami ngozayiqala iphotography. I was one of them. Sasendinayo camera so sihamba siyofota yabona different locations yabona. So it was one of the things. So the photography because kukho landscaping was photography, kukho portraits, kukho different types of. So ngeyiphi wena that you mostly focusing on?
I think I started with landscape, yeah, and then I realized that no, man, I love to be around people. Then I started portraits. Then I started fashion because fashion is my passion in fashion. So I focus kakhulu the portrait, fashion, the family photography. Passion yami kakhulu, like to be around people, like to doing weddings, to doing photo shoots for a fashion, to doing photo shoots for models, for a makeup artist, for a fashion designer. So if passion yami even though there's not much designers, there's not much like about focus really to a fashion. So mostly I do family photos, and most of the time I do wedding photography, like a traditional wedding or white weddings, yeah.
Or like so like if wenzi like photography okanye sports uyabona ngeyiphi way that you contribute so because masuthi sebenzisa isenda to develop uyabona like community. So apha estratweni wena ubona what are the biggest challenges apha estratweni, and how does ke ngoku eziweni zenzayo plan to influence noba community yabo, because you know the situation apha estratweni njani?
Because I've been doing photography since 2016, and sometimes I'll do events for free. For instance, whenever they host events by sender, Mr. sometimes I host a community community development competitions or events, then they are photos for free just for him, and then even this edit and then again. But next year, the focus on is that sibene health talks, sibene youth empowerment talks, ne youth yalapa a 74 like a Khumbulani, because I think it is advantage you state is that I call physically, like for instance mentally because already ba unprivileged. So for instance, as Tina, as abantu abakhulayo, abantu baqala businesses, it's better off bas understand the youth ba intoni le lekhayo, instead Tina sibachazele rather Tina simamele kubo. So it talks and funa uzenza uqala next day that whereby we can interact ba kanye youth intoni le gap lewe ishotayo kanye intoni le bayinidayo bangafumani even esikolweni, because even ngoku crime rate increase, crime increase, but there's not much that is being done for youth. Abantu bayenza is that implement businesses for youth, by implement izinto without consulting them. So if you can have talks about zintoni abazinidayo bona, then I think that's more development. We can start from there, and then
because it's one of the things now when you were hosting these sessions, about the jam sessions, especially when last year. So he was always there about Lwande and about photography, about Mama Africa Day, so napha ke besincedisa about dope about pictures. So yeah, anyway, so move on nje kancane ke apho, like ngesiphi besides ke ngesipane esinye wakhe wasenza okanye usenzayo besides the photography?
Like Monday till Friday ngisebenzela for government, so like ngisebenza office Monday till Friday, and then on the weekend and then I do photography, I do I play soccer, and I also do sports activities even for center. But after work, like for instance, I start work let me say 7, then the 5, around between 6 and 8 every day in la center. With gym, motivate abantu, train abantu. So that's what I do each and every week. During the week, in 7-1, and then the gym, and then weekends, then the photograph, the videograph. Yeah. So the photograph for me, because I've also registered it as a company, which means I do pay tax, it's registered, and then I do have a business account. So I'm not running it as a hobby, even though I'm only operating the weekend. Yeah. So that is when I realized, but the only way in order to push a business, funeke treat a business as a business. Ndingenzi nje ba hobby ba whenever I need money mandiyenze. Rather ndiyenze professionally, ndibone ba iye front okanye iye back. Whereby if my business can make more money, then I can also do more for the community. Yeah. I can also give back.
because by challenge la uyabona xa, because sometimes when isiza kanye whether kwezi tender premiers for yabona okanye abantu into business xa umuntu ufuna ufaka imali kuwe yabo, one of the things aqala nayo business account anyway ube nalento ba business account yabo une savings account, so la seriousness yabo from kula business transaction yabona, because khona izinto ngondazi triple BEE or something yabo ze points mhlawumbe kusebenza nekhampani bigger ufuna ukunika izogaina mhlawumbe lezo points nizolona, so iba zi-challenge ba unayo yabona le ndaba ye-business. So ungathi ngokwena, what are the most embarrassing moments mhlawumbe whether the career kuyo work okanye photographer qonda hayi kanye udlala idisk khona la uyayibona ba
I think
yabo hayi just stands out.
I think for me, because ngiqale nge-photography 2016, so that time I was still learning. I think camera I was still learning, and then I got my first photo shoot. So I took pictures. I was like, "Yo, they are great, nice pictures." I get at home, check laptop. I'm gonna see, yo, all the pictures are blurry, all the pictures are dark. Yo, I had to redo the shoot again, and the client wasn't happy because the client paid already. So those are the things that we photograph in this along the way since 2016. Yeah,
and the bakhona there. It's go 40, the next thing black.
Images it
down. And so ngathi ke ngoku like for umuntu ke ngoku khalela by photographer okanye wants to do positive things ekuhlaleni. What is your advice kuyo?
I think before we even start the business, funeka uqala ujonge personality yakho ba zintoni strengths zakho qala. If strengths zakho ngumuntu confident, ngumuntu one-discipline, ngumuntu okwazi ukuthetha nabantu, then you can build a business around up yabo. Instead ba build a business ochazelwa ngomnye umuntu, qala ujonge strengths zakho. If uthanda sport then strengths zakho is khangela business around the strengths zakho, then izaba easy, which means even if club business you're not making money but the passion you're still gonna continue, because most days we do business for imali, but once in a seven then you give up. They be like, you are for instance, in photography, even if I don't get bookings for the next 6 months, I'll still do photography because the passion I'm going eternal. So whatever you want to do, especially with business, we ask by it only of and then for instance bani target market yakho. For instance, target abantwana basesikolweni, target omakhulu, target amantombazana, target abafana, and then indoni message ufuna uyisenda kubo qala. If you understand ezo zinto qala, then you can build the business yakho around abo. That is why most business alapha ekhaya zifela, because umuntu ubona i-idea yakho then ayikopisha. Then if ayisebenzi then uyayeka, yabo? Yabo, then ngena umuntu ezakwenza ube different kwamanye abantu. Even if usifiso na photographer, i-videographer, even if I'm copy everything that I do on social media, I copy. Fiso will never do what I do, because even if you just copy, because I'm always gonna be ahead because I don't like time. So I'm always gonna keep on learning because the passion in me. But if I have passion now, if you want competition, they be like, I'm gonna say I am already.
Yeah, baye kuthanda ukopa. Baye yakho 99 yabona uzosukisha, but kama utsho ba like mention igama le company yabo, like umuntu oqombile photography yabo, like what is the name, how it came about.
Oh, okay. Yeah, photography and videography, Lwande Images. But you can find me on Instagram and also on Facebook. Lwande Images fashion photography, and then gym active lifestyle. Kona on Instagram, kona on Facebook. Yeah. Lwande Images because zange ngifuna ukopa amanye amagama, so I thought, you know what, masebenzisa igama lami, angifuna usebenzisa uLwande. Then I thought of a nickname. Then I was like, you know what, Lwande uzosebenza man. Then I'm like, okay, Lwande Images, because everything that I do, like for instance, I'm using images because even if videograph sebenza images, if photograph sebenza images, anything that I do sebenza images. So I thought, you know what, man, rather than stick a come. And then when I went online to register it, and then I also realized back into sebenza, because sometimes I uza negama ulikope bafika online to ukhona ukuthi lewe selithathile already. Yeah. So if you can find igama any unique, then
and kenyani ke because sometimes yakwazi ugcina egama xa usithi uyoregistarisha yabo taken and so yenze branding yalo nendunduni at least like ezabe bako-Google at least try ukhangele bani umuntu walisebenzisa all those kind of things. But yeah, also you can check Khumbulani Entertainment yabona, but I prefer ke mna ke website. Yeah, you must go to website Khumbulani Entertainment yabo.co.za. I think that's where you find yonke ngipha yabona the links on Facebook, on Instagram, about me, Mpero Mfengu, the Creative Arts Talk Show, what you're about, and you can check also on YouTube. So at least website, the one portal, about figure power for money, younger than years. Otherwise, got my name. Thanks for pulling through, man. Yeah, thanks for pulling through. Creative Arts Talk Show. Check us out. Peace.